This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so DJ Khaled, all right, we're talking about him today because earlier we were talking about Vado and his whole thing with Mary J. Blige and Misa Hilton, Diddy's ex and Diddy's baby mom, right? And they're having a fight over Vado signing to Mary J. Blige. Misa Hilton was managing Vado, probably smashing him at the same time. And, like, Mary J. Blige was good friends with Misa Hilton, but not anymore because over this. She feels like she did nothing with Vado, breached the contract, so now she wants $5 million from Mary J. Blige. There's rumors that Mary J. Blige and Vado got intimate as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but Vado was once signed to DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled abandoned a lot of artists. He was trying to build up a new We the Best roster from 2011 up until 2015. During this time, he was having issues with Cash Money, and because he did the whole Cash Money deal and a bunch of other stuff, and supposedly he lost a lot of money. All right. Then he found Snapchat around 2015 and 16 and blew up on his own. But don't forget, he already had a lot of artists for the past 3 years he had been pushing. Ace Hood since 2009. Kent Jones he signed around 2012-13. Vado signed around 2012-13, got him from Cameron. Vado left Cameron and signed with Khaled. Flip De Niro around that time, who had one single. He's from New York. And then Steph LaCour, which I think was affiliated with E-Class and his label. E-Class used to have Manage Ross, but they had Flow Rider and a bunch of other people. So, anyways, what was the name of that label again? I can't remember. Briscoe was on it. Po' Boy. Yeah, Po' Boy. So, anyways, Vado used to be signed to Khaled. He got one single with Jeremiah. It didn't go anywhere. And Khaled ended up dropping, just basically disregarding everybody once he got in position. Khaled had already been doing his thing with albums, and they would sell between, sometimes they go gold, sometimes they go shy of gold. When he got this new Snapchat fame, he was getting, new brand deals. He was feeling himself, and he felt like he didn't want these artists anymore. So Ace Hood was the first one to want to leave. And he tried to charge Ace Hood $1 million to get out of his contract. $1 million. Ace Hood. Khaled had tried to push Ace Hood on us for years. Okay? 2009, 10, 11. And, it was kind of like he would sell like 50,000, 80,000. That's what he would sell. He was on Def Jam. And then Ace Hood was just kind of like Khaled didn't really mess with him anymore. Ace Hood talks about this. Khaled didn't really mess with him anymore. And he didn't really have any money. But he'd still have studio time because he was still signed to We the Best. So he would go in and he made a song called Hustle Hard. That's when Khaled jumped back on the bandwagon and act like he was always there. Like, yes, we got one, da-da-da-da-da. He had left Ace Hood for dead. He wasn't even able to pay his rent at one point, because think about it. He's coming from a rapper lifestyle with songs to no songs quickly, and trying to keep up with people in Miami, ran out of money. But he really made a lot of money with Hustle Hard. He had the remix. He had a few songs after that. He had the song Woke Up in a New Bugatti with Future, all this stuff. Khaled's a user. He's going to use you for, what he can at the moment. T-Pain, he used T-Pain for years for hooks and this and this. As soon as he got Future got hot, he threw T-Pain aside when T-Pain gave him smash hits. So once Khaled blew up, he wanted people to buy themselves out of their contract. Kent Jones, he really pushed Kent Jones a lot. I think Kent Jones did well. I think he sold gold. Steph LaCour never got anything, but he would push her. But he never really put her out. Flip De Niro got one single that already was going. Khaled just jumped on the bandwagon. And Vado was just left in limbo. And We the Best doesn't even really exist anymore. Vado already had a career before he signed to Khaled, so it was what it was. It didn't go up, it didn't go down. It was just where it was, you know. Now, DJ Khaled today is trying to release his last album. Well, it's not his last album, but it's probably one of his last albums. And he's stuck. He was going to release it. Remember, he did the whole trailer. Drake doesn't even want to be on the album anymore because Khaled didn't show any support during the Kendrick beef. And, you know, a lot of things were revealed during that beef. You know, that, yeah, some people, you could see who's riding with you and who's not. Khaled, he's more on Ross's side. Ross doesn't like Drake anymore, you know. So he's like, you know, just leave it alone. So the songs that Khaled had, he can't even use, which is kind of funny, to be honest with you. Then we got 50 Cent. So what really happened, I thought he was getting a double payment. They reduced the payment from $250,000 to $200,000 from Young Buck. And this loan dispute, which was really an advance for one of his albums, 50 got the money back. And I think Young Buck's a free agent now, finally, you know. But 50 Cent finally got his money back. He wanted $250,000, he got $200,000 out of the estate liquidation. Young Buck had to sell all of his cars, everything he had to pay all these debts. 50 Cent also reacted to, I don't believe this is true. I just believe that people are making up headlines, that the current president is seriously considering pardoning Sean Combs ahead of sentencing. And the White House says nothing. Why would he do that? There's no reason to, you know, give him a pardon. You know, there's no way. I would. I mean, there's possible, but I highly doubt it. Diddy's more team, you know, Obama and stuff like that. He's not on, unless there was like a heavy donation for something. I don't know, but or he got hooked up with the right lawyer, that Kodak Black lawyer. And that's about it, man. I don't think Khaled's releasing his album anytime soon. He's really trying to embrace dancehall again, and you know he has Vibes Cartel, Vado, a bunch of Bounty Killer, everybody come to his house. So he's trying to. I guess that's the angle he's gonna take for his album. That's not gonna sell Drake numbers, so I don't know what he's doing, but it's good. Anyways, appreciate you all. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Peace.